Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is my hike to the Boynton Pass Vortex in Sedona, Arizona. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe. So this hike is located around 8 miles from downtown Sedona, Arizona, and around 5 miles from West Sedona, Arizona. It is a total hike of 1.1 miles round trip, 0.55 miles to the end of the trail, and then turn around and make that same 0.55 mile trek back. The first quarter mile is pretty flat and relatively boring. I didn't video that part of the trail. You're just kind of walking through some low scrub brush, and it's just not overly interesting, that first quarter mile. The last quarter mile is where you get the views, and it's a pretty nice hike. The last quarter mile is uphill, about 150 feet. Overall, I would say this hike is relatively easy, easy to moderate. I wouldn't recommend wearing sandals or anything like that when doing the hike. You'll see here in a moment where it does go pretty uphill, pretty quick. But if you have on decent tennis shoes or hiking boots, you'll be fine. The parking lot here, it does hold around 30 cars. I was here on June 15th, 2024. I did this as a sunset hike. I got here maybe an hour and a half before the sunset, and there was only 2 other people on the trail when we were there. So, the parking lot was pretty much empty, but I could see how maybe in mornings or middle of the day it could get kind of full. And since it does only hold 30 cars, they do have signs that towing is enforced if you don't park in the right spots. The fee to park is $5 to get a 1-day Red Rock pass, or it's $15 for a whole week. However, if you do have an America the Beautiful National Park Pass, you can use that and get in for free. It's covered under your national park payment that you got for getting that card. You'll see there's these rock cairns. That's the easiest way to get up the side of this mountain here, is you follow those to get up there. When I stayed in Sedona, I stayed at the Sedona Real Inn and Suites in West Sedona. It wasn't too bad of a hotel, reasonably priced. They had a really good breakfast that was included. I would recommend staying there. It wasn't too bad, and average priced as any of the other hotels in that area. So this is a pretty short video. It was a pretty short hike. I mean, you can probably do the whole thing if you just went from the parking lot up to the top and turned around and came back. You could probably do it in a half an hour. We probably spent just a half an hour alone at the top. So I've seen photos of other people being here in the middle of the day, and it's much more crowded. I'm glad I waited to the end of the day to do this, because we had the whole place ourselves. There was only 2 other people up here at the top. You'll see this portion here. This is where it's rocky and steep, but if you follow those rock cairns that they've created, that's the easiest path up. If you choose to go a different direction, you'll definitely have a harder time climbing up here. Yeah, you'll see here towards the end here, for whatever reason, my camera decided to kind of get out of focus. I guess just because of the angle of the sun. So some of the video here towards the end is a little blurry. So if you stay to the end, I've included some of my photography to give you a better idea of exactly what the views are up here. Highly recommend doing this hike, especially in the evening. Just kind of the angle of the sun on the rocks really brings out the colors. there's the only two other people that we saw during the entire hike. So here we are, we're getting up towards the top of the plateau here, going by the last few rock cairns. Right there on the sign, it says end of trail. Again, these are some of the red rocks of Sedona. It's pretty amazing. The whole area is just red rock. I can see how it gets its nickname. So here's the last few images here of some of my photography to give you a better idea of what everything looked like at the top, since my camera was struggling to focus, my video camera, for whatever reason. But it's going to pretty much wrap things up. So thanks for watching. Again, if you enjoy the video, hit the like button and subscribe. My next journeys I'll probably have out will be some flights that I took to South Carolina, as well as some things that I visited at Myrtle Beach. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.